It's oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey everybody, it's Chaymie here and welcome back to another video, and finally I have my designer villains from the Disney store. So I got Ursula, Yzma, and Hades. Those three were the ones that I wanted, like I initially said in my reaction video, and it took quite a while because I was waiting for all three of them to arrive so I can do a group photo before I started taking them out. But in this video we're gonna kick things off with Ursula, my favorite Disney villain. So first up, the boxes. The boxes are so amazing. We haven't even gotten to the dolls yet, but the box and the presentation and the packaging alone is superb on this series. It's really amazing. On the front we have like a blown up zoom in picture of her initial pencil sketch, and here we have like half of her mask design right here, and it says Disney Designer Collection Midnight Masquerade Series Limited Edition 1 of 5,100. And the really cool thing is that look at this. Look at how amazing this is. I love it. I love it so much. So all these lines are like, I don't even know how to call it. It's like iridescent foil material to it. So the black parts are black, but all these lines are just absolutely beautiful. Oh my god, I can't even. And her name is on the back like this. So here we are at the back. So it says Midnight Masquerade Series, and we have the full artwork of Ursula by the amazing Stephen Thompson. And down there it has a little description about the doll line. And we have this side. I love the fact that the shiny metallic foil pattern goes all the way around. And on top we do have a little window here. And the box opens up like this. I like this part, you know, it's like a broken mirror. They're like breaking out of their prison. And ta-da! The foil patterns even continue all the way to the inside, as you can see in the inner side of the doll. So like I said, the presentation is amazing. I'm even a little bit sad to be taking them out of the box because they just look so beautiful inside their poses and their boxes. But don't worry, we're still gonna take her out. And they do have a little magnetic closure thingy around here and on the doors. So taking them out is quite simple. All you need to do is remove this piece here, and it's a separate piece, and the doll is in here attached to this piece, and there. And this is my certificate of authenticity. I got number 1402 out of 5,100. Oh my god, look how stunning she is in her box. And I love how shiny the background is as well. Alright, that's it. So now it's time for me to take her out. Okay, fun thing about the boxes. Because to display with these doors wide open would take up quite a space. So if you don't have the space, you can actually display them like this. In compact version, because of the little top piece there that you can just cover it up so that dust don't get in. And of course no one's gonna see the back anyway with all this, so you can actually just display them like this and save on space. I think I'm actually gonna display her like this and just put that one back in the box. And she is out of the box. So here is Ursula. So for her packaging, she is standing on this little black plastic pedestal here to make them look taller than they actually are. I think all villains are standing on these little things. So before we get to Ursula, let's take a look at her mask first, because all the masks on these villains are insanely detailed in the sculpt. It's crazy. So obviously the thing about her mask is that she actually has Vanessa's face, and I think they actually probably just reused the Vanessa limited edition face mold, but they sculpted it so nice with these hair detail here, and the hair kind of just transitions into these tentacles, and the tentacles are actually quite detailed as well with these suction cups. And she also has a little jewel in the center of her forehead. And quite interestingly, Ursula's Noctilus necklace shell is actually embedded into the mask in her hair. So that's a pretty interesting detail. So the back is quite crazy how everything is assembled together. So it's just plain gray. And she does come with these 2 little ribbons, but I think it's mostly just for show. The actual way for her to fasten the thing on her head would probably be with this little elastic band. So yeah, I will put the mask on at the end of the video because I'm a little bit concerned about the elastic and how it could impact her hair. I don't want her hair to be ruined, but that's the mask. Now let's move on to Ursula in all her glory. So let's take a 360 look of her before we get into the detail. This little weird piece of tag is sticking out from the middle of her butt, no less. That's an awkward placement. Alright, now let's get into the details, starting from the top, and we'll work our way down to the bottom. For her face sculpt, she is featuring a brand new face sculpt. Disney have never done an Ursula doll with this face sculpt before. If you look at all the previous Ursula dolls, the 17-inch limited edition, the designer one with Ariel, she always features a closed mouth smile. But I love this so much because she's always grinning with her teeth in the entire movie, and it's just so perfectly captures her evil personality. And okay, I don't know how to show this, but if you look at it, there's even a line in her teeth to show the upper jaw teeth and the lower teeth. That is so cool. In the past, dolls usually just have like a big white piece here, and that is supposed to be the teeth. But for her, I love the fact that they distinguish what is her upper teeth and what is her lower teeth. She even has like a tiny little dent, pointy bit here for her fangs, because she does have these fangs in the movie, so that is so detailed. And for her makeup, she have purple eyeshadow. Oh, just so dramatic. And I love the fact that it's not just like a plastered on like a solid block of purple, but it has an ombre metallic effect. It started out pale and then it goes darker as it moves towards the back of the head, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And I love her rooted lashes. I don't like them when they're like crazy long, but these are just seem to be the right length. She also has her beauty mark mole here on this side of her cheeks. There's a little another dot here as well. I thought it was supposed to be another beauty mark, but she actually doesn't have a beauty mark there, so I think it's just like a paint little thing rubbed on there. And overall, I love her face sculpt so much. The way her chin sits on her shoulders, I love it. I love it when large people get represented quite well in doll form, because you rarely see large people featured in doll form. So Ursula is our representation. I am not the slimmest person either, so I relate so much. Oh, and she also comes with little stud earrings, purple, dark purple gem there. So I didn't even notice it in my initial reaction, but that's pretty cool. And for her hair is styled quite interestingly. For the front bit, they're all like kind of gelled and coiffed to do these little curls here. So like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces here, and the sides have a darker gray streak to them, like in the movie. But for the back, it's just like a little bun thingy. They kind of just rolled it all into one place, so it's nicely styled in there. The whole thing is gelled like super hard though, so you don't have to worry about her hair falling apart. And while we are in the upper region, let's talk about her neck, collar, shoulder piece as well. So it's so fabulous. It's actually flotsam and jetsam, but dead, I suppose. They're bone, so I think they're dead. It's so nicely detailed. It has like a shimmery green, dark green, emerald color to it, but also has like a purple tint running across them. It's very iridescent, and I just love it so much. And it would have been cool if their eyes were... Oh my god. Oh my god. I did not see this at all. I was just about to say that I wish their eyes were glowing, and they are! Look! This eye is a gem, but it's a normal color. But this eye, it's a yellow gem. Oh my god. That is so freaking cool. Look at that. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect for them to put this much detail on a neck piece collar thingy. Oh my god, I am blown away, guys. I'm blown away. And the gem, it's just so glowy. Like how it is in the movie, it's creepy. Oh my god, that is so awesome. Oh my god, appreciation level maximum. And on the back, their tails kind of seem to intertwine and form like a spine bony thingy for Ursula. That's pretty cool as well. And I can see a technical purpose of this as well, so that it's kind of hangs on her. If it's just these thingies, I don't know how it will balance on her shoulders. They would just keep flopping. So the neck piece is attached with these plastic rubber bands here. I want to remove them, but I'm also a bit unsure. Like, if I remove them, will this probably stay on her shoulder or will they be wonky? But let's see. Next up, on her hands, she have these kind of like opera glove thingies. It's a fishnet layer kind of thing, and it's very soft, as you can see here. And my other favorite part about her are her new hand sculpts. I hate it when Disney Store uses like a same princessy hand sculpts for the villains. Doesn't fit them, but I'm so glad they actually gave these villains their own unique bodies and hand sculpts. It looks just like her hand and the positions. Of course, there's a little bit of a paint detail here. I think it's rubbed off from the mask because she was holding the mask in this hand. And she does not come with painted red nails though, but it's fine. I can easily paint it later on. Though it may kind of look like it. It is the forefinger though. It's not the middle finger, but if you angled it in such a way, it can kind of give off that effect. And while we're up here on her upper bottle, I just wanted to point out the amazing posability of her. In the past, Ursula dolls either have limited posability, or even if they're jointed, it's very difficult for her to move. But these ones, the articulation is spot on. Like, see how far her arms can go. Her arms can bend almost to here. So it's just amazing how well she can pose. I was worried that she might not be poseable that well because the designer doll that came with Ariel had joints as well, but she was very difficult to move around and pose. Alright, let's move on to her outfit. So her outfit is comprised of two parts. She has her top part, which is this one. It's a leather bustier bodice kind of thing. It's full leather, of course, but these parts looks like it has some like snake skin kind of texture, crocodile skin kind of texture, and she have these little purple metallic threads going along on the front. So this part is separate. It attaches with Velcro on the back, and this part is actually a part of her body altogether now. This is a plush body, so it's already stitched to her body. And originally, when I saw the release photos, I thought the skirt was going to be a removable bit, but it's actually already stitched together with her body too. I don't actually mind that they're stitched together, but of course it would have been also nice if we were be able to remove it so that we can actually take some photos of her without this dress and get a more movie accurate look with just her tentacles. Now for her dress. So her dress, this skirt kind of thing reminds me a lot about the little dangly things that are floating in her lair in the movie, those pink little swirls. So they remind me of that a lot, and I think that designers also are evoking that kind of feel as well. So they have two layers. This part is green, more of like a bluish teal, and the underlayer is more of like sparkly purple. So when you layer them together, it gives off this really nice color and really nice shine to them. So they have all these all over the place, and in between them she also have this layer which is very interesting. It's so soft, and I honestly don't know what to call this material. So it has blue and it has a green one, but I love them. I love the feel of them when I touch them. They're very soft and also very, very disco-y vibes. So these dress pieces are scattered all throughout, attached to this little belt thingy, and they go all around like this. It's actually quite very pretty. And it's so funny that she has a tag here. I don't know why they would put it on the butt. Maybe they could have just hide it under there, below her. But I mean, it's in the back, so no one's ever gonna see it. Now for her tentacles. So for her tentacles, she has 6. It's accurate. In the movie, she also has 6. So for this tentacle here, she is wearing King Triton's crown. I believe this crown is also directly from the limited edition designer set they did with Ariel, Triton and Ariel. So I believe it's the same sculpt. And I love the fact that she is wearing it like an anklet. Or maybe this could mean like she just stepped over King Triton. So it's very symbolic. And unlike the previous limited edition and designer Ursula dolls, I don't think her tentacles feature wireframes. Now, let me feel it. Actually, no. Both the 17-inch limited edition doll and the one came with Ariel does have wire in them, so you can pose and twist and do stuff with her tentacles, but these ones do not have it in them, which is totally still fine. and the little curly pieces are already stitched in a way that they will always stay curly. So they're already posed in that kind of way. And also on the bottom side, it's just plain purple. I believe the limited edition doll and the designer doll does have sequins underneath to represent the suction cups of an octopus tentacle. Now let's see how her body is made. So if we remove this top, you can see that her plastic body only goes all the way here. After that, it's, oh, there's like a little zip tie in here, keeping everything together. That's nice. So yeah, the plastic body stops here, and after that, it's all plush. Squishy, squishy. This part is attached to this little bit here, so I'm not going to take it off so that they stay nicely in place. And she does come with the stand, as you can see. For Ursula's stand, it's always quite unique because she doesn't have any legs for the stand to go on, so it's always like attached here in this little pocket. So now it's time to put her mask on her. So let's just try to put it like this and just get the illusion off of it. Oh, there we go. Oh, we can see the eyes. Ah, okay, there we go. Okay, I think that works. The mask is also a little bit difficult to put because of Flotsam and Jetsam's head, and the mask itself is quite big. But I don't think I will ever pose her with the mask on. The mask will probably just be in her hands. And also, I have half a mind to remove this from her tentacles and actually put it on her head. I think that would be cool. Oh god, this though, it's probably cutting off her blood circulation. So overall, I actually don't have anything negative to say about her. I'm happy with everything that she comes with, and the only minor notes that I would add is giving her red painted fingernails, and of course also giving her her Noctilus shell necklace. Those are the only notes that I have to add, but they're not a deal breaker. I am absolutely still in love with her, but to me, if those two notes were added, she would have been just perfection, flawless, maximum, level 9. But actually, not all hope is lost for her necklace because I have this. So I've always have this little charm bracelet thingy of her shell. I don't even remember where I got it from. I think I got it from one of the Disney products. I believe it was the designer Ursula and Ariel notebook. I think it came with that, but it's obviously from Disney because on the back it does have the Disney logo on there. So it's from Disney. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting it on a chain, and I'm going to be giving her her necklace. And there we go, and she has her necklace. So what I did was I got a little creative on the back because her neck was quite thick, so the chain that I already had pre-cut wasn't enough to meet at the back. So what I did is I added an extra hoop here to close the gap, and I just used like some dental floss to tie it all together. New dental floss, by the way, it's not used. So I just tied that dental floss because it's thin, it's white, so it's, you know, probably hardly gonna be seen, especially after we put this thing back on her. So I did ended up cutting the plastic bits, and I'm happy to announce that it still stays quite balanced on her. That is if you don't move her around this too much. See, if you move her, it'll fall back. So that is it, everyone. That is my unboxing and review on the Disney Store Midnight Masquerade Ursula Limited Edition dolls. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. You can also check me out on Instagram at Chaymie Creates for more photos because I cannot wait to take photos of Ursula. Also, stay tuned for the unboxings and reviews of Hades and Yzma as well because they are coming up shortly. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye!